thanks for joining. This is Movado, and I'm back here with another episode of the Ashes to Ashes Reforged Eden 2 Let's Play series. As you can see, I've got the Fists of Lyssa. I've got the combat ship after getting all those resources that I kind of put into that one video. I kind of got the ship here. I got it spawned in. Couple other things I did is this ship was built when the CPU limits were lower. So when I spawned it in, it actually had like 50,000 CPU available. So with that, I actually put 2 EMP cruise missiles on it. EMPs are of the heavy class, so 2 EMPs to help strip shields. And then I also, on the back, if you can see that, that is the big ol' array. The radar array right there. I've got the big radar on this ship as well. Thrusters are the same. The rest of the weapons are the same. I did add a tool turret so I can salvage. I guess I have my salvager with me, so maybe I didn't need to do that. Anyway, I also have Eno on the back, so let me show you that guy. Eno is the SV salvager right here. It's got 6 salvage lasers, 32k storage. Fantastic salvager you can get in the workshop. Okay. The reason why we're here is we're going to that sector. We're going to hunt an Immerat. I am at core 9 CPU-wise, 95%. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, and I just mentioned it, why do I have the turret tool out there? I probably don't need that right now. So I'm actually going to pull that off. Then I'll run at 98% CPU. Alright, close that back up again. Okay, now, here we go. We're going to this sector. We're going to kill an Immerat. Oh, it thinks me multi-tooling the ship. Damaged it, so it's got to wait. And I'm going to save that template. Always save your template, always save your template. Or you get screwed over on the repairs. LEN magic. Okay. I was in this sector already. Let me ship stuff reload. Maybe it was in the next one. No, it was not this one. I actually think it was number 2 then. Anyway, I found it in Immerat. I thought it was in sector number 1. It's in number 2. Also, I brought salvage cores. What is that? It must be this guy over here, I bet. I brought salvage cores so I can tag it and salvage it. Yep, there it is. There's the Immerat. I have heard that these solar arrays that you see in outer space are also a good source of upgrade kits. I think they're supposedly super easy to kill, so as you're progressing through your game, if you need upgrade kits, those might be something to, I'm going to balance with the O key. It might be something to target. Okay, so the strategy with the Immerat is going to be pretty straightforward. I've got my 10 light modulated infrared turrets. Oh, that's the other thing, is when this ship spawns, by default, 3 of those are gamma. Since I put the EMPs on it, I just converted them all to infrared since they have longer range. Whoops. Did not mean to go into it. And then the 2 EMPs, so those are going to do a really good job against the shields. They still do 60, well, that's shield damage. They still do like 30,000 damage per minute, so they're still good against hulls and stuff like that. So even though in, RE1 they were pretty bad against hulls, in RE2 the EMPs are actually still pretty solid turret. They do a decent amount of damage after the shields are down. When the shields are up, they're fantastic. Nothing beats them. And this server has the longer draw distance. It's 8 kilometers, which is about 5 miles. So that's why we're seeing stuff a little bit further out in the distance than you might be used to in your own servers. But I do like that this Immerat is way out here by itself. I'm, by the way, here in Xerax space, an M system. I really like hitting these gas giants, and this one has a lot of moons. There's a couple over there, simply because there's the sectors tend to not be so filled with guys, and there's just a lot of them to hit. This is an extreme case. You don't normally find like 12 of them like this, but I love finding the gas giants because they tend to be I don't know, less populated. We'll just say that, less populated. Coming up on the Immerat, the strategy is going to be to come right up on its wing and kind of duck for cover in there while I strip its shields. And then I'm going to start coring it. So I'm going to go for the core on each side from the wing, and then after the wings are cored, I will be going at it from the top straight down. I may or may not take out its rear thrust. I don't recall if I don't think I had to do that last time I took this guy on. Oops, but I may consider doing that. Okay, so I am balanced with the O key, so this must be his... Trying to gauge his top versus bottom. This should be his top. Here. Alright, here we go. Alright. Off to a good start. And the reason I'm sitting on this wings is so I don't run into those anti-collision things. I don't think they're over here at least. I'm gonna have to back out here pretty soon. Yep, backing out. Alright, that EMP just shot in there. That was really good. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on this guy to make sure he doesn't do any flip-flops here. So one of the things I really want to get out of this fight is a fusion reactor. Fusion reactors are real nice. And I'm definitely interested in stealing the fusion reactors out of this guy. There they go. I was like, why didn't my EMPs go yet? Oh, it's like the EMPs didn't do anything. Oh, there it goes back down. Alright, I'm going back in. Here we go. And I'm going to take out some of these turrets over here. Aiming is right in there. Alright, backing away. Doing a little rocking so that way the lasers miss. Okay, we did a lot of damage here. Just want to make sure I'm not getting backed into anything. You know, based on how fast I take his shields down, I think I'm just going to let him charge. So he's not charging very fast. His shield recharge is actually really slow right now. Alright. Here we go. I was really close to Corium there. Why am I taking explosions? I'm hearing explosions. Maybe that's just what it sounds like when it... There's one, got it, that red explosion. That was the core. Okay, that's one core down. Weird. My ship is fine. Okay. So now that I got the core on this side done, what I want to do is I want to flip over the top and go to the other side of it. Backing away so he hopefully misses me, so my shield fully recharges. Do a little twirl. And it's going to come right straight down on him. Like a hawk. Yeah, I'm just going to get in there and I'm aiming right for the corners, and I'll show this later. I'm leading him. This gets easier when you get up to mediums. For sure. I'm not going to get many shots in here. Okay, I need to back away. Mediums do better damage for this. So that'll be the one thing that once I get enough large upgrade kits, I'm going for the medium plasmas. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm not going to back into something because I've done that before. If you watched my other videos, last time I did an RE2 playthrough, you know I backed into a matter converter, so hoping not to repeat that here. Okay, this is a 3-core ship. If you probably knew that already, but I may have said it already. Really quick, pentaxid refill. Okay. And here we go. Coming in a little bit at the front of it, that's okay. There its shield goes. Right kind of in that corner of that gray is where I want it to hit. Again, the splash damage is really what gets it. There it goes. Okay, that's 2 cores down. I'm going to back out. Do a little tilty turn. What's this guy doing here? And then I need to come straight down the top. For the last one, I'm going to try to do this without taking out his thrust. He is twisting on me. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Maybe I will go after his thrusters. Yeah, see, I keep hearing explosions. Which confuses me. Maybe that's just what they do when they get shield penetration. Not really sure. It's probably normal. Alright, well, I need that guy to... I gotta get back at the top of this guy now. Alright, is he coming back at me now? To cut those thrusters, this would be a lot easier, but I really trying to avoid that. I might have to do his thrusters, honestly, to stop him. Which is fine. Which is fine, because I don't really need... I don't know if he has... I think he has a couple antimatter. Actually, I'm going to target all of those. Okay. Oh, come on now. This guy's churning a lot. It's really annoying me. Alright. See if you can follow this rotation around. He probably will. I'm just going to go charging in. Straight at the side. Yeah, this will be fine. I'll just toast the thrusters and then it'll be an easy snipe from the top. Oh, look at him with all that agility without half of his rear thrust. Man. Oh, it's got to be gone pretty quick here. There it goes. It's not going to take much more. There it goes. Come on, reload. There, I think I got it. Pretty sure it's disabled. Yep, it's done. Dunzo. Stick a fork in it. Alright. This is what you get, Immerat. Top down. I actually don't know exactly where the core is on this thing. I probably should have looked it up, but I don't. It's somewhere directly in the center of it. I'm guessing I'll be really close. Luckily with plasma, close is all you need. Hopefully I don't blow up some of their good stuff. But anyway, when I did the wings, you know, the reason I did it the way I did is so I wouldn't blow up the quantum stuff that's in there. So I'm going to keep an eye on my shields. Basically, I'm just going to sit here and tank it for now. Okay, I've got it pretty well lined up. It's right in there. I'm really close. Yeah, you get this up to medium plasmas, and it would probably all be over already. Alright, and I'm just going to wait here for a little bit. Let my shields recharge. His started recharging a little bit now, so that's alright. I'll be able to take him down pretty quickly. And in I go. Get a couple plasmas off, get his shields down. There go the EMPs, shields down. And he's dead. Just like that. Alright, time to loot him. Just gonna line up and kind of try to back up to him a little bit just so I can get out of my ship and go straight in, but just want to look in the sector really quick to make sure there isn't anything else out there that's going to sneak up on me. Last thing I need is for a guy to come up behind me and blow me up as I'm looting. Alright, pretty much all lined up there, pretty good. Just get out of my ship. Send out the drone, look at some damage. Actually, I don't really see anything damaged around here, so yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah, everything looks pretty much full health, basically barely any damage. I don't see any missing blocks anywhere here. Be easy to repair, that'll be pretty quick, pretty cheap. I don't see really much damage back here at all. Very little on those blocks. Yeah, overall didn't take really much damage at all, so pretty good. Alright. Actually, that looks like it was pretty much full health. There's some damage up here, actually, so I must have had some stuff hitting up here a little bit higher on the ship. A little bit on the infrareds, not too bad. Yeah, that one just had a few thousand. A little bit on the thrusters, so overall probably just flak splash damage. Alright, get that salvage core. I'll put that on, and the first thing I'm going to do is put the salvage core on, go into the P menu, and show where those fusion generators are, small fusion generators. So we're going to loot those first. Actually, I meant to show them on HUD, not turn them off. Alright, so now that I see where they are, I am going to link up, send my drone. Getting a little cold, gotta go inside first. Yeah, the drone should be able to reach while I'm inside. Oh, maybe not. Can I reach him? Yeah. Oh, no, whoops. Better repair that. Oh, it's not working through the door. Alright. Well, I'm just going to go out there and get it myself. Get that small fusion reactor. Get the one on this side. Looks like it's right below these blocks right here. Maybe I can just come in right at the top. And the reason why I want to pull these out right away is because the inside is booby trapped to blow up at some point. So if you've ever been inside of an Immerat and it blows up, that is a booby trap that is set in there by the creator, Mr. Vermilion. How dare you? Okay. The other thing you could do is you could actually technically go into the ship's menu and turn off sensors. Okay, let's go through here to see what all's in there. Oh, there we go. Just kind of scanning through to see where everything was in here. Going to turn on those so I can get these guys. Don't want to forget the CPU extenders for sure. loot containers, and I don't know where all the loot is in this ship. Don't know it very well at all. Oh, here they are. Nice little CPU room. Very rare. Basic stuff, couple electronics, no big deal. Some ammo, that'll be good for deconning, looting. Alright, the quantums are just behind that wall in front of me. Just looking to see if they were listed. There it is. Alright, one communication, couple quantum. And you can see overall in this area that was pretty clean. That's basically where the core was, right in that center. Didn't take much damage. I did hit over there where I was kind of moving around. That's where the loot box was and the ammo controller. But overall, kind of that's where it is. And then if you look at the gray lines where they intersect, that's basically where I was aiming. You saw the gray lines on the outside. There's the quantum box. So kind of where the two gray lines intersect is where you're going to be aiming. Looking at it on the other side, you can see again the two gray lines. Where those connect straight down below. The quantum is back behind this wall. It's right there. 3 and 4 optronics. Ooh, those are going to be good for selling. So overall 5 in this ship. That's not too bad. Alright, now from here I just need to take a look around. Again, hitting right in the middle there. Got a little splash damage. Nothing really crazy got damaged. Now I'm just going to start going through these rooms to see what I find. Most of these side rooms, I think. Oh, this is a very rare. Nothing special there, though, actually. Starting to get cold. Better go back inside. Gonna go take a quick shower. Golden shower, of course. Alright, let's go back. Look through. Okay, we got a bunch of plasma thrusters in here. Definitely gonna loot those out. See where those are. A bunch of turrets. I'm definitely going to pick those guys up. Those got a lot of hit points. I'll take those off with the multi-turret. So you got the plasmas on the side here. Definitely going to loot all that with the multi-turret on the CV later. Alright, I'm going to keep going, looking through the ship, see if I find any loot boxes. Again, I'm not super familiar with this ship and its layout, so I'm probably going to miss some. More than likely, after I loot this ship, I'll probably tear it apart, and I'll find more as I'm tearing it apart with my salvager that you saw on the back of my combat ship, Fists of Lyssa. I always find more loot boxes when I do that. But anyway, I'll grab what I can here. More basic stuff in that loot box. Again, I'm really looking for the ultra rares. Don't see anything up here. Gonna go through here. Don't really see anything around here. Looks like I'm cold again. Alright, we'll keep going through these rooms. Hopefully I don't miss anything in here. Oh, there's a loot box. Rare, nothing special. A few plasma parts, I think. Gonna pick up the shield parts too, decon those. Oh, those are just ion thrusters, but I'm gonna head back to the ship. Warm up a little bit. Take a quick shower. And I don't think I have another insulation booster. I just got the one on me, so. Alright, let's head back inside and keep looking. Need to get a second insulation booster so I can stay warm. Or the red one, or the advanced, that would be nice. Oh, there's a poster. Oh, it looks like there's a loot box. Very rare, yep. Oh, I got this one already. Oh yeah, I was over here. Got that box earlier, yep. There's a loot box. Alright, just cruising around looking to see what else I can find. Shield generator, I'll pick that up. It'll probably decon and do some good stuff. Basic loot container, nothing special there. Pick up that. Little fuel and oxygen never hurts, so it's always good to grab that. Check behind these doors. Oh, this is where the fusion reactor was. Oh, there it was, the explosion. That's why I said before. That's why you take the fusion reactors out, because it explodes. And if you hadn't taken it out, this fusion reactor would be completely gone. You can see it's even damaged in there. So that's why you take them out from the outside, or just turn off sensors from the P menu. The sensors on the ship, because it is a sensor triggered event. So if you turn sensors off, that won't happen either. Alright, gonna grab that warp drive. Ooh, I'm cold, heading back to the ship. I need to warm up a little bit here. Alright. I'm cold again. Really, my mic was muted there for a while. I hope that wasn't for a really long time. So I may have a period where there was no talking, and that really sucks. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, back to the ship. I think my dog was barking maybe before, so I muted my mic. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to keep looking around. Forgot where I came out again. Maybe down here? No, down there, but I can come back through. There we go. There's a hallway. Oh yeah, there's containers back here. Very rare. There's another one back here. It's right here. Okay. Oh, there's another one. This is outside. That's the back of it. So I'm going to multi-tool that up, actually. Alright, I keep looking, and I'm not seeing a whole lot else in here. Oh, this is where you get the posters. I can pick these up. Got one earlier. I think I was muted when I picked it up, though. I was talking about getting posters from these ships that are unique. Oh, I can shower right here. That's perfect. Yep. Improved light. I guess that's worth at least keeping. And I'm going to check this other side, but I think I'm pretty much wrapped up with the good stuff, for at least what I've found. I'm going to get in my salvage ship now. Actually, no, I'm not. First, I am going to put this back on. Take my shield down, which is always dangerous, but I'm going to do it. Okay. Now it's time to pick up some of the turrets. Retrieve blocks. Oh yeah. So I'm going to make sure those are going on my harvest controller. They are. Sweet. Here, it just stopped working. What's sweet is I kept all four of the medium artillery turrets. Those are going to salvage nicely to give me 4 plasma turrets. I just gotta turn this ship a little bit. There we go. I don't see any more turrets on the top. The bottom should have pretty much everything. A lot of these turrets I'm just going to throw in the decon. That's all you really do with them. Get a ton of good components out of it. I'm not sure how many of these have large upgrade kits in them, but this is going to be a really good source of large upgrade kits. Those are ions. Some plasmas in here. Okay, let me go over here and finish getting the rest of these turrets. Yeah, those are plasma thrusters in there. And whatever isn't a plasma thruster, I'm just going to decon, but I don't mind getting those plasma parts. Those are pretty nice. Okay, well, I think, you know, as I look around the outside, it looks like I pretty much have all the turrets off of it. There's still some thrust left on it, but honestly, that's going to be good enough for me. From here on out, I'm just going to salvage it up, a whole bunch of it with my salvager. So I'm just going to kind of get close, pull my salvage core, turn my thrusters off. Get in there. Okay. Let me see what I want to get. I'm going to target a lot of the thrusters, I think. Those areas. Get that Xeno out of it. Then I'm really going to carve into the inside and get a lot of those devices out too. Generators buried everywhere. More generators. Yeah, there's lots of generators on this ship, so I don't recommend targeting generators if you fight them. Yeah, and I got 32k on this thing, and it's already 60% full, so it fills fast. It fills fast. Well, I think you get the picture. I'm going to salvage up the rest of this. This isn't super, you know, fun or interesting to watch, but, you know, I'm just going to take care of the rest of this. Going to wrap up this one here. Obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hope to see you next time. Thanks, everyone.